Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have for you my plan with me for the week of May 20th through the 26th. And this week I am using the Alice Kit full boxes and glitter headers from Simply a Mess. And I am also bringing in some leftover stickers from kits that I have used in the past. So, as per usual, I am starting off by laying down my full boxes. I was kind of deciding or debating just how far to orient the boxes down because I am pulling in this washi tape. It is from a set from Joann's. I don't remember the brand of the set or anything like that, but it is just a pretty thin washi. And I'm using it so that I can kind of mark off and denote that this whole week I am on vacation. So I thought the pinks and kind of yellows in it pulled from the kit really nicely, and it's kind of I guess like Victorian looking as well, which kind of reminds me of an Alice in Wonderland-y type of print. Excuse me, that was my throat. So yeah, just laying this down, and you guys won't see on the video, but oh my goodness, did this washi with the stickiness and cutting on. I made a washi full box and used undo, and it just lifted everything up, and like the stickiness was gone from the back of the washi, and I don't even know what happened really, but it was a pain in the butt. But eventually I did get it to look how I wanted it to look. So yeah, washi can be a pain sometimes, especially on this paper if it's really tacky and the paper doesn't want to let go of it and leaves all the residue. But anyway, so I got the Monday through Friday days blocked off with that strip of washi, and now I am just going to leave a little bit of white space in between the full box and the washi. I don't show it on camera, but after I was done planning, I did go back in with these day off scripts I have from Saucy Stickers Co., and I placed them basically half on the full box, half on the washi, and I just put one down for each day, so that white space does go away. But I kind of like that, well, especially because this whole week I am taking the week off, not to go do anything fun, but just stay home and study for my intermediate accounting class. So it was kind of nice to add just a little extra to the days, since basically all I'm going to be marking for each day is that I'm studying. So I did have an idea in my head already and written down on my pre-planning sheet of where I wanted each of the boxes, and that made it pretty quick for me. Sometimes I pre-plan out where I'm going to put the boxes and what color glitter headers I'm going to use for each day and what my pattern will look like, and sometimes I just wing it. I kind of prefer when I have it planned out, because then I am not sitting there overthinking things. I've already done the overthinking in my pre-planning. But for this first half of the week, I really wanted to stick with the light blue, teal, and yellow from the kit, though I do pull in the red on the sidebar on the first page here, and also on the kind of notes page section in the back. And for those of you that are curious, this is the Jesenia Printables B6TN insert. It's the week on 3 pages plus list section, and this is the 2.0 version. So what I was using before was her originally formatted version, and I used that for my first 4 months. So I had 2 separate inserts, and each of her weekly inserts, at least for the B6 format, have 2 months in each insert, or 8 weeks. And I'm liking so far, I think, the setup of the notes page a little better, and that second kind of sidebar section on the back page. I think it's working pretty well for me, and I'm utilizing the space quite a bit more than I was the other version of this insert. So now moving on to the sidebar, I'm kind of eyeballing where I need to place the other glitter header there, so that way I have a little bit of white space in between both glitter headers for the full box. And because I haven't mentioned this yet, these stickers are on a removable matte paper. Jess does offer in her shop either a glossy option or a removable matte option, and I really enjoy her removable matte stickers, especially on this. It's a hammer mill paper. It's, I think, 32-pound, just your basic or like pretty good like white brightness, and it's just a really smooth paper. So stickers are kind of tricky to peel up from it. I'm honestly surprised when I pulled up this full box that it didn't rip the paper up with it, but it could be too that I hadn't smushed the sticker right into the paper either. And then this ombre heart checklist is from a Creating & Co. leftover. I like to use the checklists on my first sidebar there to mark what books I start during the week, and then I check it off if I finish the book as well. It's kind of nice to see like what weeks I start books, and sometimes I'll write in the week, like the day that I finish a book, just kind of depends. And then I had a leftover habit tracker from a Pretty on Paper Co. kit that kind of matched this kit pretty well, and that's just to help me mark and keep track of what days I water my outside flowers, because as we're getting into late spring, early summer, days are a bit more dry, so my flowers need quite a bit more love and attention. And then I have this floral washi that I believe came in the same tube as the washi I used at the bottom of the days from Joann's. And I thought that even though the washi's kind of busy, and even though the boxes are kind of busy, they have pretty similar colors and floral, flowery elements, especially roses, just remind me so much of Alice in Wonderland. So I wanted to pull that in as much as I could throughout the week. And then over top of that, I am just going to place a book binge sticker once I cut this down using my ruler from Michael's and my slice tool from Amazon. And the book binge sticker is from Creating & Co. I'm pretty sure it's from a readathon leftover. But yeah, I just like to use different kinds of book stickers throughout my spread, or for each different week. I think this is probably the easiest one of my sidebars has come together in quite a while, and I really like how it turned out. It's just nice and simple, but it looks full at the same time. So I'm really hoping to get quite a few more books underway throughout the week, especially since this is the last full week of May, and it is I'm participating in a readathon, which is the Finish a Series readathon hosted by my friend Darshell over at Books and Planners, and I'm making pretty good progress. I will be on track to finish one of my series this week, and I should finish a book in another series, well, 2 different books in 2 different series, which helps me get closer to finishing off the series as a whole anyway. So I'm really looking forward to having a week off and just studying, and also getting some reading done and some downtime. So I decided to pair the Eat Me and Drink Me boxes on the weekend, just because, you know, those two kind of go hand in hand the best. So I wanted them to be side by side. And I think at this point I'm debating how to go about creating a washi full box. So essentially all I'm going to do is lay the this floral and the I guess the pink one is floral too. It does have a little daisy in the center of part of a pattern. So I'm going to alternate these two washi tapes and lay them diagonally until I create something that's the size of a full box. I was trying to not be wasteful and use this piece of washi that I had ripped off and put on my pre-plan sheet as just a reminder to use this washi. And I don't know if anyone is going to notice, but coming up soonish there's going to be a jump in the video where I've stopped my camera, and if you pay close enough attention, or now that I guess I'm calling myself out on it, you'll notice that the pattern does change because I ended up having to, like as I said in the beginning, Undo was not very friendly with this washi, and I did end up having to redo this box, and I almost gave up on it, but I didn't, because by that point I had already mucked up the page quite a bit and it needed to be covered anyway. So you'll see here in a little bit that it changes, but this is basically the format of making a washi full box. It's kind of the same as making a dashboard if you decorate your planner, if you use like a traveler's notebook or a ring notebook, just on a smaller scale. And then all you do is use a ruler and cut things across and square it off nicely. So I'm placing another red glitter header at the top of that box, and then I will be placing down it's kind of like a pink watercolor heart checklist. This is from I believe Joyful Planner kit that I just had a leftover on, and this is going to mark any happy mail I have coming in throughout the week. I ordered from a couple different shops on Friday, so I don't think anything will be coming this week, but I'm not entirely sure. And if I do end up printing off any of the stickers I bought from printable shops, then I might mark them in. I don't know yet. But I also did bring in a quote sticker from Creating & Co, and it says, "Once you become fearless, you become limitless." I'm hoping that will be good motivation for myself to really kick my butt into gear and finish off this class before my term ends on Friday the 31st, which is the end of the month. So I am pulling in this birthday label, which is from Creating & Co, and these kind of dusty pink birthday balloons from Saucy Stickers Co to mark that it is my sweet baby Aoife's first birthday. I can't believe we adopted her in October is when we were able to bring her home, and she's obviously been with us this whole time, and we get to celebrate her birthday, which is really exciting. And then the other half box that I pulled in at the bottom of Monday is from Creating and Co leftover, and that black music note is from Plan to Plan stickers. That's just to mark that I have a volunteer recital at a retirement home. It's kind of the end of the year music recital for all of the students that go to my violin teacher. She's also a piano teacher and a voice teacher, her studio. And then moving on to Wednesday, I have 2 scallop labels from Creating and Co leftovers. One is for my violin lesson, and the other is to mark a student mentor call. That other music note is from the same sheet from Plan to Plan. And then the remember all next to my student mentor call, or for my student mentor call label, scallop label, is from Simply a Mess. And then I've got a yellow half box from Creating and Co, as well as that planner, and the blue quarter box and yellow car are also from Creating and Co, and same as this quarter box here. And that paw print is also from Plan to Plan. So that is it for this quick little plan with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk with you down in the comments. Until next time, bye.